Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I don't really want to see any more of that. You got some explaining to do? Y'all were in my bed.
Not even my girl! You're giving lap dances to this loser? What the?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
You don't do this to the people that love you.
I can live with the truth, but I can't live with lies.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
This is not the way we're supposed to end.
I will get to the truth.
I know this isn't easy.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew something was going down, though, man.
This has been a lie the whole time.
I'm about to throw up.
Oh, hell no!
Here we go. I see you right there. I want a hard target search.
Is this what you call kitty time with your jar?
There he is.
Get your hands on me!
Get the camera off you.
You need to be baptized!
Calm down. Knock that off.
I saw you on the tape!
This is the price of justice.
This is like not how this is supposed
Whatever,
to work,
just
John.
go with him.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
I do love you.
I love you, too.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
I'm Joey Greco, and thank you for watching another ardent episode of Cheaters. Please meet Rachel Goddard, a young lady with some concerns about her girlfriend's questionable excuses as of late. Tired of being played, Rachel visits Cheaters to find out where she stands.
Rachel Goddard, age 23, a nurse who believes her relationship needs to be put on life support.
If it turned out that if Mallory was cheating on me, which I kind of have a really strong feeling that that's what it is, I wouldn't know how to feel about it. She's my whole world. I don't want to overreact, and then because maybe there's something just going on emotionally, and she just doesn't know how to take it, and maybe she's not as comfortable with me as I am with her. Or maybe she just doesn't know how to talk about it, so I don't want to get angry about something that I'm not completely positive about. Now I work during the day. A lot of times I'll wake up and she's still asleep. I get home and she's getting ready to go to work or she's already gone. And she's lying about a bunch of little stuff that wouldn't even matter, and it's like she's trying to cover up something bigger, like there's all these little things are just building up. She's my best friend, she's my family. I don't really have anybody else. I stay busy, and she's my backbone. She keeps me strong, and she just lifts me up, and I can't stand to lose that.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Mallory, age 25. An exotic dancer accused of lying to her girlfriend about what she's been doing with her lazy days. Investigation Day 1. Once field operatives are called into action, they immediately set up a perimeter outside of the suspect and Rachel's home. Detectives notice the suspect, known only as Mallory, and a mysterious stranger exiting the house and driving off. A few miles away, the pair arrive at a local restaurant and stroll inside. Mallory and her unknown male grab a patio seat and enjoy some open-air eating. In the midst of their meal, the companion gets a phone call, which appears to put a damper on the pair's plans. Grabbing a to-go box, the two hustle back to the suspect's house, where she is dropped off at the curb. With no romance in the air, detectives head back to headquarters with more questions than answers. Investigation Day 3. Using motion-sensitive cameras placed inside by a lovesick Rachel, the surveillance team watches her and Mallory sleeping in their bed. Rachel then gets up and gives Mallory a kiss goodbye before leaving for work. In another part of the house, cameras capture footage of the companion from prior surveillance, now known to be Rachel's other roommate, Bilal. The companion makes his way to the couch and smokes cigarettes while he watches TV. Later, Bilal and Mallory exit the house together and get into his car. After a brief pursuit, they arrive at the club where Mallory dances. PIs gain access, and once inside, they are able to capture footage of Mallory hard at work. An hour later, Bilal re-enters the scene and receives some dances from his special friend. After shaking her moneymaker and making some money, Mallory heads into the harsh light of day, where her companion lies in wait. The couple return to the home they share with Rachel and await her return with no further contact. Investigation Day 6. An internal surveillance team once again captures Rachel, giving her love a kiss as she makes her way to the door. Later on that morning, Mallory, apparently excited by a dream, decides to take matters into her own hands. In her beautiful agony, Mallory calls out to Bilal for help. Moments later, he arrives with the right gift to fulfill her desires. Mallory demonstrates her disturbing detachment from the truth in this recorded phone call with Rachel.
Hello? Hey. What's going on, baby? Just on my break. It's kind of dead up here. I was thinking about taking off early. Maybe we can go out and grab something to eat.
Well, I think I'm gonna go out to lunch with my mom. I feel like tacos or something, so I think we're gonna go do that soon.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we haven't got to spend much time together lately,
I got this weekend, I'm off on Sundays.
Okay, I guess that'll work. You're right.
All right, babe. Well, have a nice day at work.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
With more than enough evidence, detectives head back to headquarters, ending the investigation. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the suspect's deeds exposed, Cheaters arranges an important meeting with Rachel. Sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, Rachel prepares herself to face the truth.
Rachel, thanks for being with us this afternoon. I know you're anxious to find out the information that our detectives have. Are you prepared to take a look at that now? Now, as our investigation started, Rachel, we saw Mallory leaving. There's a gentleman with her. Now, you recognize that gentleman?
Well, that's just her roommate.
From there, they were followed to a restaurant. They're sitting outside. They hastily gather their things. He drops Mallory back off at home. He takes off, and she stays there. Now, after a considerable number of days of our investigation, we really didn't turn up anything. That was when we had you place some hidden cameras inside of your home. Do you recall that?
Right, yeah.
On this morning, you left for work.
Okay.
Mallory takes a little bit longer to get things going this morning. There's a moment where she seems to yell out. We could only assume that she's calling your roommate, because a short time later, he arrives, and I'm not going to even describe what you... Rachel, I know you're hurt. I know this is difficult to process. I'll be able to explain more in the van. I'm going to ask you to come with me right now. Do you want to confront both of your roommates with this information? Okay. Rachel, we're just a couple minutes away. I'm going to get an update from the detective, make sure that they're both still there. If they, yeah. Are they still there? Okay. All right, Rachel, we know that they're both inside. The surveillance van doesn't see them on any of the cameras, but we know that they haven't left. We're headed there right now. We'll look for the detective. There it is. Second house on the right. Okay. There's an detective right there.
Right here.
Yes.
Okay. Car's still there. Everybody stay together. Be careful. We're going inside someone's home.
Everybody get out. Everybody get out. Yeah, that's fine.
Watch your step. Okay, do you have the key?
Door's unlocked.
Go ahead. Go ahead. The door's always unlocked, she said. Stay close.
Mallory?
Hey, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. You got some explaining to do?
What is this about?
About you and our roommate?
I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
How do you not know what I'm talking about? Y'all were in my bed, in the house that I pay for, in the rent that I pay. Tell me now, Mallory.
There's nothing going on, babe. What are you talking about?
I saw the video. There's a camera next
video
of you our roommate.
What are you talking about? Dude, whatever, dude.
You know what the I'm talking about, you stupid bitch. Get away from me. Who the do you think you are in my home, dude? My home. My home where I pay the bills. Get the out of my house. Get the out.
What the hell is going on?
You really not going my girl. My behind her. I have a video.
Out of my room.
Now get the out of my house.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Y'all were in my bed. There's a camera next bed. He's in it. My girlfriend. Get out of my house.
Tell me, what the
You need to get your little boyfriend to the package.
What the
I've got it on video. Push me. Mallory.
Hey, man, get the out of my room.
Tell me!
What the fuck? Look. I don't know.
Todd, you know what?
Get him the out.
Brent!
He's not helping with. I pay the bill. Get the out. Get the. I'll get the out of my house. Take your.
Get the out of
Get your. Leave.
out of my room.
What the
Get him the out. You're sleeping with him.
I'm not doing anything like that, babe. I don't know.
Mallory.
Then how are you on the video in my...
What video?
While I was at work, when I'm calling you, you're giving lap dances to this loser?
We've had detectives following both of you for a couple of weeks now. Inside your bedroom and inside the living room.
Get your... Get it the out. Get your...
Get the
out.
Get the out.
What? No. What? No. Get it.
What are you doing?
Get the...
What are you doing?
out of my house.
Off of me.
I have a videotape of you and him in my bed. My bed.
By the way, you a stupid boy. And by the way, your girlfriend's gonna want some.
Swear to God, get the out of my house. Just get the
guitar, you stupid bitch.
deal with it.
Stupid.
I have needs.
And then if you needed it, just go to the store and buy one.
I still want to be with you. I just needed some attention, and you weren't there.
Man, get the out of my. Watch out.
You put everything on me. On me. This is a we thing. This is an us thing.
You wanted to do that. You told me you wanted to take care of us. You wanted
because
to
I thought it's what was making you happy. If it wasn't making you happy, then why did you push me so hard?
I don't know. I thought that's what you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, I want somebody on my case all the time about something that they don't even want. No, I could have been wasting this time with somebody else, somebody that I didn't give
about. I could have been spending this time doing stuff for me and making my life better.
Ma'am, is there any way we can talk about this, settle this up? Maybe, I want to be with you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hitting you. I'm sorry for pushing you. I'm sorry. I want to be with you. It just wasn't like when we first got together. We had enough time for each other. Is there any way we can work this out? Any way? I really don't know. Let's get the cameras out of here. Let's talk about this. Let's not have those people around that we don't know in our business.
Yes.
I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. I love you. You know I love you, right? No. I'm sorry. I guess.
Following the confrontation, Rachel attests she needs some time to recover. Coming up, Cheaters updates you on her status. But first, let's visit with Joseph from the Shannon Scheiser case. Willing to come forward, Joseph talks candidly of the night he was confronted on Cheaters.
Joseph, age 41. Joseph defends his actions during his confrontations on Cheaters.
What was going through my head at that particular time was, damn, I done been busted, man. That's something I wasn't really doing anything, At that particular time, I was just, there with just sitting there talking, like I stated, waiting till her truck to get finished. I would have never thought that Shannon would have, had me followed, and because she was thinking that I was cheating on her or something. That's just something that wasn't on my mind.
What the?
Excuse me. Pardon me. How are you?
Hold on.
This is your fiance? And she just has some questions about why you're here with this young lady.
What? This is my friend, man. She's just a friend of mine.
We saw you when you met for lunch. We saw when you were in the parking lot. We had detectives.
What y'all been doing? Spying on me or something? What you been doing?
Yeah.
You letting them spy on me?
Yeah.
Can't seem to come home at a reasonable hour. You have kids at home.
Come on, don't make it.
Man, this is bull.
Oh, come on now.
Where are you going?
I don't feel like I actually was cheating. I was just, I was helping a lady out. Kind of one of those type of persons that like to help ladies. I kind of got caught up because she was so beautiful, and in the process of me getting caught up, man, it led on to kissing her or whatever, I don't feel like I was really doing anything other than that. Can we just talk about it at home?
You need to be man enough and let this woman know you can't pay for her.
You gonna pay for this car?
I'm sorry, man.
Nah, you finna pay for this car. They done already fixed this car. So what you trying to say? You not gonna pay for it?
Nah, I'm sorry.
Where your wallet? You need to pay for my car. You done brought me up here.
Man, I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to hear that you sorry. What you talking about?
I'm sorry for this misunderstanding,
We pay for
This a bitch!
After I went home that night, Shannon came home and I tried to talk to her, but she really didn't want to talk to me. So the best thing that I thought I could do was, just leave her alone and let things boil over for a minute. The next day, we kind of had a few words, for us talking about what had happened and her at least trying to give me a second chance for us to show that I do love her and the kids. And, I think we're going to work it out, and try to, see if we can't, be together and be a family, be a happy family.
Rachel Goddard appears relieved to have washed her hands of the woman she once loved. Rachel plans on concentrating on herself and her future, away from the toxic environment that she has been immersed in for far too long. Mallory maintains that she was with a friend the night of the confrontation. Although she admits to cheating in the past, Mallory declares that in this case, she was just hanging out with a guy she met at work. Bilal states that it was all Mallory's doing. He claims that she was a shrewd witch, pulling him in with promises of sex, drugs, and the finer things of life. He blames her for ruining the relationship he had with a wonderful, caring woman.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.